As a pledge, I pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which we stand, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Welcome. This is the County Commissioner meeting number 41. It is Thursday, October 24th. And I have 10:05 a.m. And as usual, we'll begin with public comments, and we have actually a presentation here. We have our commander here, and he's going to stand up and he's going to introduce a very nice young man that's made some wonderful songs.
Thank you, Thank you, Mr. President. Thank you, members of the Mahoning County Board of Commissioners. My name is the Honorable Kevin A. Tarpley. I'm the founder, president, and executive director of the Youngstown Lifeguard Academy. I want to thank you all because this is a momentous occasion and you all helped make that happen. Some 3 years ago, former Councilman Ellis said, Kev, you got to get in touch with Commissioner Trafficant. That he's going to want to hear about what you're doing with the Youngstown Lifeguard Academy. And sure enough, I had that pleasure to have that meeting with him. He was excited about what we were trying to do here in Youngstown. The Youngstown Lifeguard Academy's motto is prevent injury and preserve life. This is part of youth development, a process. And just like developing any championship team, and then as a first responder, it all takes time. There's the individual challenge of in terms of operating as a team. You must have the individual ready to prepare him or herself to be that team. 3 years ago, we made this presentation to the Board of Commissioners, and we asked for some funds to support the Youngstown Lifeguard Academy. In order for a young person to be part of the academy, they must be coachable youth and young adults, 15 to 24. This young man was right in our target audience. At age 18, at the same time I'm meeting with Commissioner Trafficant, Cadet Jones asked to become part of the Lifeguard Academy. Well, here's the result of the Mahoning County Commissioner's investment, all right? We are here today to present to you Cadet Jones, who is a certified professional lifeguard, a certified scuba diver, candidate for dive master. And Commissioner, you and I, we talked about this as well.
Yeah.
A member of the Mahoning County Sheriff Dive Team. Come Halloween, it's going to be his anniversary for his first recovery. That's at age 20. He went to Jackson Township. He called me up on the phone. Coach, the sheriff department called me out for a rescue. And I said to myself, if you got that iron lung on your back, you ain't going out for no rescue, brother. And sure enough, when he got out there, I said, you call me and let me know what happened. Well, at 4:30 that afternoon, he called me and he said, Coach, there's a big difference from rescuing a live person and pull somebody out of the water and recovering them. And I said, Tony, the way you got to look at this is you put a family at ease. Had you not been there,
Amen.
and we didn't have the personnel to get that young man out the water. And the young man was 21, Tony's 20, okay? So here he is pulling his pair out, a young man the same age. I said, that mother, that father, that family would have been up all night pacing the floor, wanting to go to that pond and get their loved one out. You put them at ease. And he said to me, I didn't think about it like that. And it made a difference. So he's also the Youngstown Lifeguard Academy dive team leader now. And he is a certified emergency medical technician working for EMT ambulance. And he's only 21 years old, okay? So in the short time, this board made the commitment and believed in what we were offering you that we said we was gonna do. We have accomplished that, okay? We've accomplished that, not because of me, but because he wanted it. Tony Jones wanted it. He wants to go, he's gonna go to school next year to become a paramedic. and then he's going to join the Youngstown Fire Department. And I had a friend from Boston who's working with Boston EMS. He said, could you tell him about a job offer we got up here in Boston? No, he's ours. We're keeping him here. And Commissioner Rigetti just said it to me. We need people here like you. And so I want to present to you Cadet Jones. I call him Chief because I told him I want him to have a goal in mind of becoming a chief of somebody's fire department. It may not be Youngstown, but it's going to be somebody's. Okay? Cadet Jones, will you come forward?
Alright, hi everyone. Normally I'm a man of few words, but I do have some things that I have to say. Also appreciate it. I want to start by saying thank you for believing in us. When I was 16 years old, I was basically like a easily distractible kid, and I'm 21 now. I'm exploring the sea, delivering babies on the side of the road. I mean, it almost seems like unreal. And no, I just want to say thank you. And I have more people behind me, future firefighters, other medics, police officers, people want to join the Air Force. And, you know, I hope you can continue to help out and believe in us. So thank you.
Oh, yes, I want to, it's so important. When you have young people in the academy, you got to have family that believe in what we're doing. And Cadet Jones's mother, Ms. Chanel Taylor, would you stand up, please? Her mother is seated right next to her. And I told Tony, I said, there are two people I want here, your mother and grandmother.
So I do want to say a few words. First, I do want to thank everyone here, you know, for your support and to provide the funds that was necessary so that he and other people in the Lifeguard Academy are able to be successful in their endeavors, all these new scuba divers. You know, as a parent, you know, these are wonderful things. Like when we're sending our kids to school, everyone has that anxiety of what are they going to do? You know, as a parent, you know, I'm working. I come from a family who works, you know, my mother is a probation officer and she worked for Youngstown City Schools for years. And as a young person, my mother worked really hard. My mind said, I must also work hard, right? So I'm trying to figure out what I need to do. I graduated. I have, you know, Anthony, it's like, what are you going to do next? Because you have to carry the torch, like you have to work. What are you going to do? And so at 16, I didn't see the vision that he would graduate from high school and a few short years later become a 3-level certified scuba diver, be an EMT. He's also an STNA. He's going to paramedic school. Like he's doing a lot. And so as a licensed school counselor, this is also very profound because this started in the school. Mr. Tarpley came to the school and said, I want to talk to your young people. I was a school counselor and I want to talk to the young people and I want to see who would like to join the Lifeguard Academy. And so I got a group of kids together and a few of them signed up and everyone didn't make it. And that's life, right? And everyone didn't make it because I have to make sure they promote resiliency, grit, and perseverance. He's not allowing them to just come to school and join the festivities and all of these fun things and certification. If you're not behaving well in school, if you're not doing your work, and if you're not volunteering and doing what you need to do for the community. And these are character traits that I know we all can agree that is imperative that our citizens in the city of Youngstown should have. And so again, I thank you guys for helping out the Lifeguard Academy and in turn, helping our son and then making our family proud. So thank you.
Last item I want to give you, this is what you all also helped. This was a 5-year process. We finally have a officer handbook that was developed with the young people having an opportunity to sit down. This is part of their training so that if they're going to buy into rules, They got to help make them. And then they got to be challenged. Hey, you made that rule. I didn't make it. As Ms. Tony said, you got to earn, okay? We're not just handing things out. They got to earn as well, and they got to be part of the process. So I wanted you to have that living document. And at the end of the year, we're going to sit down and review it and see what we need to add to it, just as any city government, any state, any federal government is doing, so that they can understand these are how rules are developed, okay, as part of the process. So thank you very much. Yes, ma'am. Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you. Is there anyone else you wanted to introduce?
Oh, yes, I'm sorry. As you know, former Councilman Ellis,
Never heard
who
of.
made the connection. My executive assistant, Coach Bonner, he and I have been together since the Youngstown Youth Council, Office of Mayor Patrick Ungaro days back in the 80s. Coach Cunningham,
Yes.
who is the enforcer of the academy and does not take any shorts from anybody. And I told him, I said, please don't change, because I want them to get used to straight talkers when they get out into the work world and not have their feelings hurt, and understand you're going to be held to a high level and a high standard. Where did Melody? Oh, our fiscal coordinator, Melody Hall, she is also here with us. So I do thank you all for your time. We're going to depart so we're not interrupting anything else.
You're not interrupting.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Come back. Mayor Jones, thank you. Good luck to you. We want to hear more of your success, and please come back.
You will.
Yes, yeah. Very honored.
Yeah.
With Ashley.
Oh, actually. Oh, okay. Oh, right, yeah, I think we talked about that over at the phone, huh?
Yeah.
It never happened, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I've had a hard time getting back in touch with her.
okay. Well, maybe
Okay,
we can
well,
still work that.
any other
I mean, if
public
we turn on,
comments?
you know, maybe we're just talking
Yes,
about-
because she was like,
Okay.
what?
With that being said, we get into the minutes of our.
Why don't I just do something today?
Motion for the approval.
I mean, not
of the
necessarily.
minutes for meeting number 40, Thursday, October 17th, 2024, and approval of bills.
Second. Roll call?
Commissioner Ditzler?
Yes.
Commissioner Remedy Agati?
Yes.
Commissioner Chafficanty?
Yes, journal entry?
Motion for the approval of journal entry number 1.
Second. Roll call?
Commissioner Ditzler?
Yes.
Commissioner Remedy Agati?
Yes.
Commissioner Chafficanty?
Yes, agreements, we have A through E, and we'll begin with the engineers, Mr. Genetti.
Morning, everybody. Letter A is an agreement with the Murphy Contracting Company for emergency repairs to the front entrance of the traffic engineering building in the amount of $8,500. These are non-general funds.
Thank you. And facilities, Alan?
Good morning, Commissioners. B is an agreement with Lenzick Masonry Company Incorporated for repairs to the loading dock at the Oak Hill Renaissance Building in the amount of $6,450 general funds. C is an agreement with the Gutton Corporation, Pella Window and Door, for the replacement of a third floor window located at the administration building in the amount of $4,250, also general.
Okay, thank you. And D and E sanitary, Pat.
Commissioners, letter D is an agreement with the city of Youngstown for placement of communication equipment on the Jackson Township Water Tower, which is owned by the county, and this is at no cost. And letter E is an agreement with Trumbull County for a sewer line connection located at 1970 East County Line Road, also at no cost.
Very good. Motion.
Motion approved number 2, agreements A through E.
Second. Roll call?
Commissioner Ditzler?
Yes.
Commissioner Remedy Agati? Commissioner Chafficanty?
Yes. Resolutions?
Motion for the approval of resolutions number 1 additions.
Second. Roll call?
Commissioner Ditzler?
Yes.
Commissioner Remedy Agati?
Yes.
Commissioner Chafficanty?
Yes, resolutions, letters A through G, and we will be letters A and D, and that will be Jen.
Good morning. A is just a resolution to transfer from the general fund to the community development fund, $3,363.51. And B is a resolution approving an MOU with the township, with Berlin Township, the engineers and the commissioners with the road and infrastructure sales tax project totaling $225,230.
Thank you, Jen. And facilities, Alan?
C is a resolution approving the moral obligation payment of $279.75 to M and L Equipment Company for dryer services and repairs at the Justice Center. And D is a resolution approving the moral obligation payment of $2,507 to Bergera Company for additional refrigerant supplies needed for a chiller unit at the Justice.
Thank you, sir. And jobs and family. Audrey, I hope your leg's better.
I hope so. Good morning, Commissioners. Good morning, Nancy and Jim Fortunato. Letter E, this resolution is approving the unpaid leave of absence for one employee of our department. Thank you.
Thank you, Audrey. Recycling, Lou?
Morning, Commissioners. Item F is a date issue, approving a moral obligation payment for $4,196.22 to Penn Ohio Corp. The actual work performed was done during the contract period, but they did not submit their final invoice until 6 months after the end of the contract. So it's just a date issue.
Okay. And sanitary.
Commissioners, letter G is a resolution of necessity to purchase one Ford F-250 with a snowplow from Allstate Ford of Youngstown in the estimated amount of $58,600.
Okay, thank you very much. Harold?
Motion to approve number 2, resolution named G.
Second. Roll call.
Commissioner Ditzler?
Yes.
Commissioner Remedy Agati?
Yes.
Commissioner Trafficant?
Yes. Go to the order. Any elected officials or department heads care to comment? Everybody on the screen? No? Okay, Carol?
Hey, I'll just say that, what a great weekend we had last weekend, in the week. Saturday was a lot of great things happening. We got to go to, Campfield on the Green for a Back to Blue event. That's always a great opportunity to honor our law enforcement, and also to raise funds for, families of law enforcement that have lost their lives. So it's a great cause, and we all got the opportunity to go and participate. We left right from there and headed to the land of not Lincoln, but Genetti and Pangeo, Struthers for trunk or treat. Anthony and I were passing out candy and bags of chips, and you know it was, God bless Crystal Lynn from the planning department, planning commission. There was 65 cars there, and there was over 500 kids. And we passed out lots of candy for about 3 hours. And such a cute bunch of kids going through there. It was, you know what, it was so cool to see the smiles on all their faces and the costumes. You know, every costume to me looked like, you know, Batman or Spider-Man. No, I'm this, you know, and you know, when you don't have grandkids or young kids around you, you don't know all those new superheroes and stuff that they are. But it was such a cool time. And then it ended. I got to hear Senafani playing guitar solos at the grand reopening of the city. And downtown we were, and they had bands playing all night. The house band, and then the last band I didn't get to see, Mike, was Red Turning Blue.
Red Wanting Blue.
Red Wanting Blue.
I've heard them. They're good.
Yeah, everybody told me that, and it was freezing outside by the time they came on. And my wife and I, and you couldn't even get in a restaurant. I mean, we waited, we got in 34th Street and got to eat. And you know, we were out in the concourse in the center. I was right in front of V2s and the Avalon stuff. And just the fans were good. Jerry was in rare form.
Did you hear those
Oh,
solos?
my goodness. You
Amazing.
know, he is truly a jewel of our county, and we don't even realize it because his guitar playing is probably at the level of the Phil Kagi, you know, in those days. So, I mean, it's just, it was great. We have a lot of great people, a lot of great talent in Mahoning County and in the Valley. And it was so nice to participate in so many different things. I know we're pushing the envelope because we have a lot of meetings, but I wanted to just touch base on this. Thank you.
Carol?
No, I'm glad you guys did all that. I was always one is killing us. But there's so many good things in Mahoning County. People say they don't have anything to do here. Boy, how wrong is that? I mean, from Youngstown all the way to Sebring, there's so much to do. So enjoy your weekend, be safe, get out and vote. I always say that in this time of year.
Yeah.
Be conscious of what you're doing. Our life depends on it. So, I'm sure this weekend we have more things to go to, which I will go to. And, you know, have a great weekend. Your Mooney game is Friday night, go Ursula. Or his brother's Poland. Somebody will probably yell, go Mooney. I don't think we have a Mooney. Oh, we do. Oh.
Mooney's going down.
First one, right?
You
I do comment.
First one's probably like 50 to My gosh. You're good.
Go Notre Dame. Go Notre Dame.
All right, well, we want to thank everyone and wish you all the best and we'll see you very soon. When's our next meeting?
Next Thursday, right here.
Very good. Okay,
Motion to adjourn.
Second,
roll call.
Commissioner Ditzler?
yes.
Commissioner Remedy Agati?
Yes.
Commissioner Trafficant?
Yes, thank you.